Welcome, everyone, to The Honest Review. Today, we're gonna get straight into the meat and potatoes of gaming setups when it comes to chairs, desks, and lighting. Now, I'm not sponsored by any of the products that we're gonna be looking at today. I'm just gonna give you my honest thoughts and opinions as to their value and performance in your potential gaming setup. All right, let's do it. So what we've got here today is the SecretLab Titan Evo chair, the SecretLab Magnus Desk, and they've partnered with NanoLeaf to create a magnetic smart lighting strip just for the Magnus Desk. Over the years, I've consistently seen top streamers rocking the SecretLab or DX Racer gaming chairs, so I'm very excited to get to try this out for myself today. Right out of the box, every aspect of the product's packaging and presentation was spot on. It looks protected and professional. The tools for assembly were included, and yes, assembly did take quite a bit of time. Definitely not the easiest chair I've had to put together, but in retrospect, this chair has more features than any other that I've tried. Starting from the bottom up, the casters or wheels, whatever you'd like to call them, are high quality. The base framework on this chair is full metal. None of that plastic mumbo jumbo on cheap gaming chairs. It's a full metal base frame. And on the back of this, you have a SecretLab NFC Authentic ID. So you can scan that with your smartphone and make sure you haven't purchased a knockoff SecretLab. Now, going into some of these features, there's built-in lumbar curvature and position adjustment on the left and right hand sides of the chair. They just have little twist knobs, so you can move that lumbar support up and down, and you can even change how far it extends out. The butt cushion is their patent-pending cold cure foam. It feels like memory foam, and it's comfy while still being firm enough for good support. There are a few features in this build that are magnetic, starting with the swappable armrest. They've got the Technogel and the Plush Cell memory foam options available. The version I have is the Technogel, and this is quite easily the most comfortable armrest I've ever tried. I like that they're easily swappable, but in reality, how often are we going to be swapping armrests? The memory foam headrest is magnetic, so there's no strap like we see on almost all these other brands. Yes, it's easily adjustable, and the magnet that keeps it in place is strong enough. When it comes to the cover material, I went with the Neo Hybrid Leatherette. This is supposedly 12 times more durable than standard PU leather. As far as I can tell, it feels softer than standard PU leather. For all of you non-leather fans out there, they do have a soft weave fabric option, and when it comes to colors and designs, they're not lacking at all, but it will increase the overall cost. All of the accent stitching was pretty spot on, but I was slightly disappointed to see some fray. This was the only spot where we actually found a potential defect with the product, but it did have me worried that this stitching could possibly start to break loose over time. Now, the adjustability is really where this chair shines. The armrests are 4D adjustable, so that's height adjustment, lateral adjustment, moving them closer or further from your body. We can slide them further forward or backward, and lastly, they're able to pivot inward or outward. Now, for the actual chair positioning, we've got an old school car recline handle. I love this, letting us almost fully lay flat, and this thing is quite a bit of force when it's coming back to a vertical position. The multi-tilt mechanism on the bottom of the chair lets us adjust the tilt tension, and we can even lock this in place. I imagine for a racing or car driving simulator, this would be very handy. And of course, we've got the standard height adjustment. Now, on their website, they've got 3 different sizes, which all have labeled height and weight recommendations, and these chairs are rocking over 43,000 reviews. Now, I'll give you guys my full thoughts and opinions on the Titan Evo towards the end of the video. I want to go ahead and run through the remainder of these products, so let's get into the Titan Magnus Desk. Now, this isn't the Magnus Pro. That's like a motorized height adjustable desk. This is the Magnus Stealth. Don't let the outside of this box fool you though. Just like the Titan Evo chair, the Magnus Desk doesn't disappoint when it comes to the packaging. Everything looks very clean, professional, and protected. Really, the unboxing and the care to the presentation just adds a whole nother level of appreciation for the product. Assembly tools and instructions were provided. They're straightforward and easy to follow. The total assembly time and effort was definitely shorter than putting together the Titan Evo chair. Now, the dimensions on this bad boy, it's 59 inches in length and 27.5 inches in width or desk depth, and it's 29 inches tall. There's a small, like 0.8 of an inch room for height adjustment within the desk, but let's be honest, that's That's not much height adjustment at all. All right, so what makes this desk special and what sets it apart from its competition is that it's a full metal desk with a magnetic accessory ecosystem. So we've got all kinds of magnetic cable management happening here. There's little cable holders, there's magnetic cable sheaths to hide the cords running up the legs of the desk, and there's also an undermounted cable management tray on the bottom side. I can route and hide cabling in really clever ways with this setup. I like having a phone or mouse charging cable stashed underneath in convenient placement, but what was really disappointing is that each and every magnetic cable management sheath, anchor, or strap was an add-on that didn't come with the original base desk cost. Even the mag pad, which is pretty much a protective desk mat that's magnetically connected to the top of the desk and it works with all of the cable management add-ons, is an add-on itself and doesn't come with the base desk price. Now I'll admit the full metal design being sturdy and well thought out is great. I also really like the undermounted cable management tray and the flip up rear access for all that cabling that's going to be going down from your monitors and whatnot. But in the end, I just see a quality made metal desk. Now SecretLab's partnered with NanoLeaf to make a magnetic RGB light strip. That is pretty dope. For those of you who are unfamiliar with NanoLeaf, they are the ones responsible for those RGB hexagons and triangle setups that tons of streamers started using for their accent lighting. Even YouTubers using them for their accent lighting. I'll admit, they look good. I've considered buying them myself. They do add a solid aesthetic effect to any space, and it's awesome that they're fully customizable via a smartphone app, or they're even able to sync to your Google or Apple HomeKit. Now when it came down to the mag strip, I wasn't disappointed at all. It's made specifically for this desk, but like everything else with this Magnus Desk, it's an add-on. A $79 add-on. So this mounts just underneath the rear access flip, and it's pretty simple to set up. The quality is there. The colors are vibrant. The app for controlling them is really well done. I can create separate color themes or even use a pre-made one. And in a dark room, these lights are going to look much more prevalent than what you're seeing here. It's also pretty important to note that this mag strip could really adhere to multiple places on the desk. So you could, in effect, get a couple of these magnetic RGB strips and have a wickedly lit Magnus desk. But yeah, that's going to cost you. But all right, let's wrap this up. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the pros and cons. Now first up is ergonomics, and when it comes to your gaming chair and your desk setup, this is huge. There are entire YouTube channels dedicated to showing you the correct posture and positioning that you want, the angles with your arms and where you meet and contact your desk and your mouse pad and your mouse in order to enhance and increase your accuracy and just make you more consistent. So it's definitely a science, and the Titan chair is no slouch when it comes to ergonomics. I also really liked the lumbar support system. This was great, being able to raise or lower the support as well as change how pronounced it is. I think they also nailed the tilt mechanism, which we get to customize how much tension we want on the tilt. We can also lock in the chair at certain angles. It's all baked in very well. And I know I showed you guys this earlier, but this was really the only defect I found on the chair. It was some loose stitching, very minor, and even then we had to zoom in to point it out in 4K. So definitely not the biggest defect I've ever spotted in a product. Now this is a $550 chair, so we expect it to be perfect. Any defect is a defect, but in the end of the day, is this chair worth it? And I gotta go ahead and tell you, yes, it's definitely worth it. And the reason I say that is because you can go ahead and go to Staples or Office Max and get yourself a little budget $150 to $250 chair, maybe even a $300 chair, and I guarantee you the quality is not going to be there. The materials are not going to be the same. The base might be like a hard plastic composite material. It's going to be squeaky. The wheels or casters at the base aren't going to be as high quality and smooth. It's just not going to be the same level of comfort either when you're sitting for long durations of time. I've been in that position. I've had cheap gaming chairs, and for anyone out there who has one, they know. I guarantee you they know. Now for the Magnus Desk, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, off rip, I am not sold on the value of this product. Now, I like the concept, solid metal framework, tons of add-ons available for the aesthetics and your convenience. The little MagPad desk protective cover has tons of sweet looking design options, but the base desk coming in at $550, that isn't going to be including any of the cool add-ons that really make this desk special, kind of makes it a tough buy for me. I can get a motorized height adjustable desk for 550 bucks. Hell, the desk behind me that I use personally was 40 bucks used off of Facebook Marketplace. And I just wrapped it in a $25 white vinyl wrap that I got off of Amazon. So there you go, like 65 bucks. And I've got a big white desk. But maybe that's where the value is in the Magnus. I mean, the aesthetic and the quality aspects are prevalent in this desk build, but you guys let me know in the comment section below. Is $550 worth all of this metal desk build without any of the add-ons? Because I struggle to think it is. I'm sorry, SecretLabs, I'm just being honest. Now, NanoLeaf didn't let us down. This magnetic light strip is a cool add-on that can really add some wow factor to a gaming setup. For those of you out there who are aspiring streamers, appearance can be a key component to making your stream look more professional. But don't let that trick you, because people attend streams for 4 reasons, and 4 reasons only. That's going to be high skill content, comedic content, informative content, and hot tub OnlyFans simp lord content. FBI, open up! Lord, help these boys stop simping. But even if you're not a streamer and you just want cool accent lighting for your gaming setup, NanoLeaf does have a solid lineup of lighting products to do just that. But there you have it, my honest thoughts and opinions on the SecretLab gaming setup with the Titan Evo chair and the Magnus Desk. And remember, I'm not sponsored by these guys. I make nothing off of any potential purchases. Just giving you guys my honest opinion on their value and performance in potentially any gaming setup. And you guys let me know in the comment section below, do you think that they're worth the price tags that they're at? I'm curious. Sound off in the comments. I do hope this video has helped you in your decision-making process. And if it has, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, possibly share the content. It's greatly appreciated. Notification squad, you guys rock. I've missed you all. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Peace.